Hi there, sign up Virgo. This is Kim. I'm so excited to do your reading because you all, well, okay, let's just put it out there. I got tons of Virgo placements, and your energy here lately has been supreme. It's been divine for me. We'll do that one. It has been divine, and we've been getting some great messages. So this is your 3-month ahead messages. So getting some Palo Santo lit. Let's call in your spirit team, opening up to spirit with wise discernment. Of course, always have wise discernment with any messages that you hear. If they resonate, you feel it in your stomach. Just like if they don't resonate or a vibration is off with you, you feel that in your stomach too. So, messages for Virgo placements. Let's see. And I have private readings available. They are only $24. They're affordable for a reason. So that you buy them. So that you can buy them. So that everybody can buy them. And so that it's all a win-win situation there. So if you want one, check out the description box below. And you can get some specially tailored messages for just your energy that I would pick up on. Alright, so my Virgo group. Oh. Talking about energy. Knock that through. Wow, I got some new glasses, guys, and the stars look beautiful. It's like there's a lot more stars than I realized. I love these glasses. Copper. Copper. Luxury. Venus. Aphrodite. A fog. Neptune. Neptune is coming across. A fog. Fog. What takes the fog away? Time? Heat? Rising above? What is clouding? Something that is clouding your view. It has to do with the way other people feel or think about you, and they project it. And that's the despicable face. This can be shame or guilt. You know, it's funny. I was thinking about this today because it's kind of going hand in hand with my inner dialogue in my mind. I was thinking of when they say that there's energies here all about control that feed off of things like your fear, your negativity, and things like that. I really was relating that to you being, or not you in general, but all of us being fractured and having soul fragments. And these soul fragments, I saw them peeling off almost like that is the fuel. If they can break apart a soul on this earth, you know what I mean? I know I'm getting kind of weird and dramatic here, but like if there's a controlling energy that can get you to hate yourself, shame yourself, be caught in a cycle, then you're producing more fear, your soul is fragmented, and then they feed off of this stuff. And believe it or not, those are the parts of you that you're supposed to reclaim. Those are the parts of you that you're supposed to say, no, that's not yours. If there's any fear, it belongs to, if there's any parts of me that you didn't like, you're supposed to, I want to retrieve them, pull my energy back in all ways, not allow it to be like this. If you allow this energy to bother you, what other people think or feel or project onto you, then you're feeding their soul with your own parts of your soul. And so don't do that. So fog, not seeing clearly, it's because of other people's projections. I know it is. Copper also is a metal that's a really good conductor. Right? It's a good conductor. Have heart chakra vibrations coming off of this. Communication, Mercury energy pulling through. Of course, Venus. But what is about copper? Oh, I'm picking up healing too. Healing. With copper, that's a message that's going to be very specific of there being some certain issues that you might be having with your physical vessel that might need, there might be a mineral that your body is lacking, because let's be honest, the food supply here does not contain everything that you can be really adamant about trying to get all your minerals and vitamins in, but they make it hard. They make it hard, and that too is changing. That is changing, but for the better. But until it changes, there may be something that, I know that even copper has something to do with, like, with your hair changing color, like turning gray. Like, it can, if you have the right amount of copper in your body, like, your hair color gets restored. I don't know, there's just something strange about minerals popping out with the copper message. So that's a side note for somebody, of course. Ooh, conjunction, divine union, a coming together that is inevitable, infinite, eternal love. It is a divine union. I told you yours was going to be good. I don't know what this BS is, but everybody deals with it, and it's always there. Might as well not give it any fuel, you know? So, and wow, and then the iron, so, and that, another, it's really pulling in the message of there's something to be supplemented in the body that will give you more strength. This is not a health read, but it feels kind of like it's part of the message, a big part of this message. Your micronutrients. Okay. Iron makes you strong. There's an energy of the iron card coming out that makes you magnetic. And why? Is because whatever it is that this fog is lifting, it's lifting, and the big or great reveal is going to be that you have attracted a divine merging, some type of person, a partner, of somebody to, it doesn't matter, romance, business, whatever it is, it has to come together because it was planned to come together. Your oversoul says, no, this is it, this shall be, it is spoken, it's already been spoken, and you've attracted it. So you're coming across to me as very attractive, very beautiful, very, very magnetic. You know, I always notice that there's certain personalities that I just feel like peace or calmness from them. It changes the way I see their features. I don't know how to explain that, but like you could look at somebody, oh, they could be absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and then they speak, and then it's like, ugh, and it's not, or the energy that they're radiating is like, oh God, it just, there's something about the energy where you're the exact opposite of that. You're somebody that, you have a lot of beauty and magnetism that once your energy is felt, there's this extra pull, and then suddenly it's like people are viewing your features as, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful about them. Oh, this is so unique about them. This is, maybe it lies within your authenticity, but I'm picking up on Virgos that are very warm, nurturing. Like you just want to be in their presence, because when they speak, there's a calmness that comes over your soul too. And then in that moment, like, you know, that's why that Virgo's in front of me, is so that I can enjoy. You make everybody feel like they're totally in the center of your orbit. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah, you make everybody feel like there's that they're in the center of your orbit when you're around, and you invoke peace and calmness, and so then this beauty comes out, and it might have to do with this attraction, Venus. Oh wow, guys, picking up on really beautiful energy here. These projections would come extra strong to an energy that is as powerful as yours is, that is as beautiful as yours is, and as magnetic and attractive as yours is. Like, I'm getting the example, even if there were, you know how we have these body types? Sometimes we have to look at these body types like a Beyonce, and we're like, God, you know, I'm just not even born that way. I'm not, you know, she was born that way, right? Well, this energy of yours is so powerful and strong and magnetic and beautiful that whatever body type you have, when you meet somebody, you surpass Beyonce. I know that sounds dramatic, but this is a dramatic reading. You surpass an energy that is supposed to be what we would look to as that's perfection. No. When somebody meets you, they're so drawn to your energy that if you have, like I have, a little pouch for a belly there, right? Then that suddenly becomes the cutest thing on earth. You know what I mean? So there's something, if you're really short instead of model tall, all of a sudden you're just what someone wants to pick up. You know what I mean? So wow, Virgo. How adorable. That's what I'm getting, is how adorable are you? How adorable. Ooh, you're adorable. You're adorable. I had lunar and the moon. You're creating hydrogen. And we all already know this, right? We know, for those of you that went to public schools, then you know that there are certain people, when you get into groups, that defy what is naturally defined as the consensus of what is beauty, of what is this, because they're just so dang magnetic, and everybody loves this energy, and that is what you're giving off to me. Beautiful. Okay. And the augur, spiritual seer. You are divine inspiration from the celestial realms. You literally are divine to the point where you inspire other people to create, and your vision is coming directly from the celestial realms. The Ouroboros says it's time. It's time. There's a new chapter. There's a new chapter. There's a new chapter. Silver says polish it off. Polish it off. Show your shine. You may have been through a lot. Things might look tarnished on the outside, but all you got to do is polish it off. You're like almost there. You're almost there. And for a lot of you, your soul's already there, and people can sense that. Okay. I like this message. I like this message. I do. Adorable. I just keep getting the word adorable in my head. Adorable. You're adorable. Something is very likely for you. Why did I skip this? Why did I skip this? The androgen. Because this is another card that could mean like a lover's energy, but a brand new creation, something that you've never experienced. The blue, there's inspiration, there's divinity here, and it's a new experience. Okay, the spider is dropping down to say, let's create this. Let's make this web. And this is very likely that this is going to happen because, like I said, this is divine. This is something that this is already orchestrated. This is, something that your soul has already said. It's already set in motion. Yep. It's already set in motion. Okay, for this new cycle for you, spirit, your spirit team, your angels, your spirit guides, they're saying you have new tools to work with, Virgo. You have new tools to work with. Okay, so what does this also mean? This also means that some of the tools that you were used to using are not going to work as well in this energy, and you may be like, why isn't this working? Why can't I create the same way I used to be able to create? It's because it's in a different energy, and believe it or not, there are tools that are now available that are like more They're going to be more profound. They're going to do more specialty things. You know what I mean? Like a bandsaw that, this bandsaw that I'm imagining is not your typical bandsaw. It is a bandsaw that's connected to a computer, that then there's a laser on it, and you can maybe design something on the computer, and then this bandsaw will do it, and it will have different saw blades for all different kinds of materials. It's the super duper. It's the upgraded tools. These are now in your belt, and they're for this next, exactly for this next cycle. Yeah. And by the way, okay, so a bandsaw, if I want to explain what that is. If you see like a table, and I always imagine like a coping saw, but it's connected like a little saw blade. It's connected here, it's connected down here, and you would run things through it. Maybe like long pieces sometimes of wood, short things, but it holds the blade like this upright, and and it's for cutting. Okay. This one dropped the well, so obviously there is definitely deeper meanings here. There's something about hidden emotions. You're going to have access to more support and social resources. You will be provided for. Yes, yes. And when I say provided for, I mean like you have the tools to make it happen. So it's not you will be given, and everybody just be given everything. It's like, no, you're given the tools to make it. You're given the internal guidance to figure things out. Nice. The world is your oyster, guys, and it's opening. And look, there's a pearl from your last experience. All right, from your last experience, there's the pearl. You get to take it with you on this new thing that you're going to be embarking in. Because the one is representing, it's like the start of something, right? It's the start. You could be taking a leadership role in the ways that you open up and that you allow yourself to be vulnerable, and beautiful here. Because it's like that consciousness that I'm picking up of yours that is adorable. Yeah. Developing character, honesty, intuition, perception, and loyalty. The strategy is going to be different, especially with the chess card coming out on top of this old card. So there's something that needs strategy developed. This is just advice. This blends in with this, doesn't it? Of something being worn out, old, stuck in the past, patterns that need replacing. And with the strategy card or chess card coming out like this, it's like, yeah, let's develop a strategy to pop you out of the old paradigm that caused you to not accept all parts of you. Because all parts of you are divinity and are here as an act in this avatar. There's nothing to be ashamed of or feel bad about. You need all of those parts to feel full and activate fully your gifts, your purpose, your mission. And that's where the strategy needs to lie with chess. So planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead. Yeah, this is definitely grand design, right? And it may feel like you're taking a gamble, like you're taking a chance. You have luck with the dice. Luck. And the number and 2. And 2. I'm getting the joining together of forces here with whatever this divine union is bringing together. It's going to feel like chance or luck that it just came together the way that it did. But it's not. It was planned. It was strategy. It was the divine. And it's also going to like somehow increase yours. And it's time. It's time for action. Things are fast-tracked to unfold quickly and smoothly. Next 3 months. Beautiful. Pulling yourself out of victim mentality And pulling, okay, and so this blinders could be about not being so focused on what other people think, on what their projections are, or these past issues. So pulling in your focus, 888, in on you, your abundance, and your prosperity, infinitely creating. And also the sideways 8 there, the infinity sign. And you're doing this for everybody. You're doing this for everybody. You've come here possibly as like a volunteer in this Earth school, right? That you've just decided, I'm going to help out. There was a call. Earth needed help. You came. It was a sacrifice, you coming here. You know this because you've been immersed in some of these heavier energies for a while. So you know this. There was a sacrifice, but you were down for the cause here. The water carrier says that you are the humanitarian. You were the one that came and you were up for it. You heeded the call when there was a need for you to come to this earth plane to honestly grace us with not only your adorability, that's not even a word, I don't think, but your calmness, I'm really calm in this reading. I'm noticing this because my personality is kind of like not always like calm. So there's a really big so wow, and this is your victory. And just more confirmation. This is your victory. Flag, achievement, recognition. You are here to overthrow these darker energies, right? You're here to shine the light and make it scatter and run. Success, victory, winner, conquest, mastery, bragging rights carry the day. Plans are coming to fruition, and King of the Mountain. What a beautiful reading. Okay, I'm going to get some Oracle of Genetic Gifts for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or comment because it helps. And I do respond to the comments, but like all of that helps the channel out. I appreciate it. And I can use the support. I will always try to comment when I'm on other people's websites or YouTube channels too. Or at least like I automatically usually hit a like button every time. Especially with tarot, because I feel like I'm part of the community and it's sometimes hard to get likes. Sometimes the topics that we talk about are not liked, right? And sometimes it's like, please just give a like for the effort here. And we all deserve that. All right, 1968 to 1978, Indigo Child is coming out. Sometimes the dates come out with me for a passed on loved one, or if this is your birthday, then it's your birthday. But more specifically, without the dates being an issue, Indigo Child, the energies that came here for the cause. Okay, so spiritual herbalist, spiritual healer, healing rituals, ancient wisdom, astral projection, out-of-body experience, OBE, teleportation. Number 9, ascension number 9, Buddha plane, spirit determines everything. Divine plan, looking like luck. Divine plan looking like luck. I like that. Psychic medium, communication between spirit worlds. Definitely either confirmation or to let you know you have this ability. You need to tap into it. You could do something with this. You could open up a new experiences for you by communicating the messages that you're getting, and you're going to have to trust yourself with the messages. You're going to have to trust yourself. Remember that some things that you say to people that might be a client, that if they don't resonate right away with them, not to be discouraged by that, because maybe it's like a year later or months later, hopefully not too long later, but maybe it's later where the person's like, oh, that reminds me of this that they said. And that happens a whole lot, especially in like psychic readings or tarot readings, private readings, where it might not hit initially with the person. Don't let that don't let that make you feel like you're not getting hits. Winter, so trust yourself. Trust yourself. Winter is just wanted to pop out. The crone energy here is definitely one of wisdom. It's the trifecta, the end of Divine Feminine trifecta, finally using that wisdom. It might be when something is actually really, really manifesting for you. You also have the Dark Night of the Soul, Path of Initiation. I'm going to relate it to it's time to come out of that energy. 15, I'm wise. It talks about your love for others and how you're being asked to share your heartfelt words of wisdom here, right? 4, you're definitely building, and you build. It feels like this is talking, it says I am stable, but it talks about that energy that I was saying that you embody that just makes people feel comfort, calm, soothing. That's that energy. Okay, 000, you're one with the Creator. There are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible here on your life, in your lifetime here on Earth. I'm a creator, 000. How beautiful. Thank you for letting me do this beautiful reading for you today, Virgos. Sending you love. Bye.